In February 1957, on the cold outskirts of Philadelphia, a college student searching for muskrats stumbled upon something horrifying beside a lonely road. Hidden inside a cardboard box was the body of a small boy. No missing report, no identification, no witnesses, just silence and one mystery that would haunt America for decades. Police arrived under gray winter skies as icy wind swept through the trees. Detectives stared at the child in disbelief. He appeared no older than 4 years old. His body was clean, recently washed, yet covered with bruises and scars. Someone cared enough to clean him, but not enough to save him. The cardboard box itself became the first clue. It once contained a baby bassinet sold by a department store in Philadelphia. Investigators traced shipments, customers, and sales records, hoping one small detail might reveal the boy's identity. But every lead dissolved into dead ends. As newspapers published the child's photograph across the country, public outrage exploded. Thousands of families examined the image, terrified they might recognize him. Yet week after week, nobody came forward to claim the boy. America became obsessed with the child no one knew. Detectives searched orphanages, schools, churches, and foster homes. They interviewed carnival workers, traveling families, and neighbors from every nearby town. Some believed the child had been hidden away his entire life. Others feared something far darker. One unsettling detail disturbed investigators most. The boy's hair had been freshly cut, possibly after death. Tiny clumps of hair were still stuck to his body. It suggested someone had tried to erase evidence, or perhaps change his appearance before abandoning him. As winter turned to spring, tips flooded police stations. A psychic claimed to see water and train tracks. A truck driver insisted he saw a nervous couple near the crime scene. Another witness believed the child came from an abusive home, hidden deep within Philadelphia's neighborhoods. Then came one of the strangest clues of all. Near the scene, police discovered a child-sized blanket and a blue corduroy cap. Detectives hoped fingerprints or fibers would finally expose the killer, but forensic science in the 1950s was painfully limited. The evidence revealed almost nothing. Months passed. The boy remained unidentified. Newspapers began calling him the boy in the box. The nickname spread nationwide, transforming the child into one of America's most heartbreaking unsolved mysteries. Yet behind the headlines was a real child, forgotten by the world. In desperation, police displayed the boy's post-mortem face on billboards across Philadelphia. Drivers slowed down in shock. Mothers looked away in horror. Detectives believed somebody, somewhere, had to recognize him. But again, silence swallowed the investigation. Then, a woman known publicly only as M approached investigators with a disturbing story. She claimed her abusive mother had purchased a young boy shortly before his death. According to her account, the child was constantly beaten and isolated inside their home. M described one terrifying night when the boy allegedly vomited baked beans during dinner. Her mother, enraged, struck him violently. Later, the child died after suffering fatal injuries in the bathroom. Panic followed. The body was dumped beside the road in the cardboard box. Investigators took the confessions seriously because M knew details never released publicly, including the child's meal before death. But there was one problem. Her story could never be fully verified. Police found inconsistencies, missing records, and no physical evidence tying her family to the crime. Years turned into decades. Detectives retired, witnesses disappeared, evidence aged inside dusty storage rooms. Yet the image of the unknown boy never faded from American memory. Every few years, the case resurfaced, pulling a new generation into the mystery. The tragedy became larger than a murder investigation. It symbolized every forgotten child lost in silence. The idea that a young boy could die so brutally and remain unnamed deeply disturbed the public across America. In the 1990s, advancements in forensic science reignited hope. Investigators exhumed the boy's body to collect new DNA samples. Modern technology offered possibilities detectives in 1957 could never imagine. Perhaps science could finally speak for the child. Specialists reconstructed the boy's face using updated forensic methods. Age-enhanced images circulated online. The internet transformed the cold case into a worldwide mystery discussion. Amateur investigators, journalists, and retired detectives all searched for answers. Yet the deeper investigators looked, the stranger the case became. No birth certificate matched him, no school records existed, no family officially reported him missing. It was as if the boy had lived entirely outside society, invisible from birth until death. Rumors spread through online forums and documentaries. Some believed the child belonged to a powerful family hiding scandal. Others suspected human trafficking long before authorities recognized such networks. But despite endless theories, facts remained painfully scarce. In 2022, after decades of mystery, investigators finally announced a breakthrough. Using advanced genetic genealogy, authorities identified the boy. His name was Joseph Augustus Zarelli. For the first time in 65 years, America finally knew who he was. The revelations stunned the nation. Joseph had been born in 1953 and lived in West Philadelphia. Yet even with his identity confirmed, critical questions remained unanswered. Who killed him? Why had nobody searched for him? And what horrors had he endured before his death? Detectives reopened the investigation with renewed urgency. Surviving relatives were questioned, family histories were re-examined, but many key individuals connected to Joseph were already dead, taking secrets with them into the grave. Even today, the murder of Joseph Augustus Zarelli remains officially unsolved. No arrests, no courtroom, no final confession. Only fragments of a shattered story surrounding a little boy who spent most of his life unknown to the world. But perhaps the most haunting part of the mystery is not how Joseph died, but how completely he disappeared while still alive. Hidden somewhere in ordinary neighborhoods, behind closed doors, a child suffered in silence while the world moved on around him. And so the road outside Philadelphia remains more than just a crime scene. It is a reminder, a warning, a question echoing through generations. How can a child vanish from society so completely that even in death, nobody knew his name? Today, flowers still appear near Joseph's grave. Strangers visit quietly, leaving toys, handwritten notes, and prayers for the child once known only as the boy in the box.